Hi everyone, as you know, today's science session we're going to be looking at seed dispersal. Now I have very quickly whizzed around my house and I've just picked out some different foods. I've very carefully cut them in half. Now you may have some examples of your own, and if you do, firstly ask permission that it's okay to use them. Secondly, make sure you ask for some help when you're cutting them in half. The first thing I want you to look at, look really closely at all of these different foods and just look at the different seeds. The first thing you'll hopefully notice is that they're not all the same. So I want you to focus on the shape and the size and the colour. Okay, now in nature, all fruits produce seeds. However, you may have been into a supermarket and picked up some fruits which didn't have any seeds in. For example, grapes. You may have picked up some seedless grapes. Now with these fruits, they have been bred in a special way so that they don't have seeds in them. And the reason sometimes we do that is to make them a little bit more enjoyable to eat. But on the whole, most of the fruits that you find, or buy, will have seeds in them, Now, I'm going to very quickly just go through these. All right, so this is a pink grapefruit. It's got teeny tiny seeds on the top. It's also got, if I delve a little bit deeper, it's got some great big seeds inside. I suspect if I went a bit further, I'd find some more. Lemon. Okay, now these lemon seeds have actually been cut in half. When I cut the lemon, I've also cut the seed in half, so you can see the inside of the seed there. Now, pepper's really interesting. Pepper, their seeds kind of cling to the the outer edge there, and there's lots and lots of seeds in peppers. There are only a few. If I was to show you the whole of the pepper, there would probably be hundreds. Okay, this one here, this is a sweet baby pepper. It's a very small pepper. Again, it's got these tiny little seeds, much like the bigger one, but not quite as many, obviously. All right, now the lime, really interesting. The vast majority of limes that you will buy in a supermarket will not have any seeds in them. And that's why I'm showing you this one, because no matter how hard you look, you won't find any seeds in there. Okay, now you can find limes in special places which will have seeds in, but generally the ones that we buy in this country, you won't find any seeds in at all. Apples, we're really used to seeing apples and their seeds. Again, this one is being chopped in half. That's why it's kind of white in the middle and it's got like the brown outside. Cucumber, not quite as obvious, but if I go really close, cucumber here, you can see teeny tiny white, almost transparent seeds there. You have to look really carefully. Now this one, this is actually called a pit, or some people call it a stone. I've actually taken this from inside a fruit. I'm going to plant it later and see what happens. All right, and I wonder if you could tell me what fruit have I taken that from? So it's a little extra challenge for you. Now, I've talked a lot about fruits, and you might be looking at this thinking, well, hang on a minute, a pepper's not fruit and a cucumber's not a fruit. We call those vegetables, and a lot of people do. However, there is a special type of person called a botanist, and a botanist, that's their job title, and they study plants. And they argue that if anything's got seeds in them, if there's a food and it's got seeds in it, it's a fruit, So quite often we call these things vegetables, but actually botanists, a lot of other people as well, would argue, no, they are actually fruits, So something to think about there as well. I'm going to leave that there with you. Have a good look at all of these. Maybe take some photos if you want to. What is a nice activity is you can actually take these out, extract them from your fruits, and you can line them up and then have a good look and see, compare them, which is the biggest, which is the smallest. Some of them will be easier than others. Have a good day, everyone. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye.